State water officials are painting a bleak outlook after measuring the snowpack in the Sierra Mountains. The worst part is one of San Diego's main water sources. 10 News reporter Hannah Mullins is live on the Embarcadero. And Hannah, there's a real concern we could be heading into yet another year of drought.
There is, and these next 2 months could be critical, but you may have noticed I'm wearing short sleeves in the dead of winter. That's because it is hotter and drier than ever before.
Rain soaked the city in December, but we were too deep in drought to make much difference. That's when the statewide water supply was half of what it's historically been. But it got worse. This is video from last week, and that's about the extent of what splashed down. January should have been the wettest month, but the supply fell back to 1/4, according to the state's water report. County Resource Manager Dana Freehoff says we'd need 50% of average rain and snowfall to break the drought's hold.
If we don't see heavy precipitation and cooler temperatures in February and March, we will indeed be in our 4th consecutive year of a drought.
So conditions aren't good, and the outlook isn't great, according to Stephen Harrison of the National Weather Service.
Looking at the forecast models through the next week or two, it looks like Southern California won't really get much rain.
Only 17% of the county's water is local, and 20% is pulled from the Sierra Nevadas. The saving grace? 63% comes from the Colorado River, and that's running about average.
As a whole, we're looking at wetter than normal for Southern and Central California, which is good news.
That's February through April, and here's what it means to you. There are 4 drought levels. Last February, a watch was declared. That's the tan part. This summer, we dipped into the yellow, drought alert, which is 20% mandatory conservation, using auto shutoff valves, limiting irrigation, and serving water at restaurants only when someone asks for it. Unless Mother Nature kicks into high gear, you could have to cut back more.
And some restaurants still fill up your cup before you ask, but if it gets worse, expect enforcement and expect fines. We're live at the Embarcadero. Hannah Mullins, 10 News.